Bracket.
Welcome back, guys. In the next episode of Need for Speed Heat Car Showdown, then we still have our RX-7, which is just about amazing. Look at this, guys, how this car actually drifts. It's just beautiful what you can do with it. But today I have something special for you, something what you didn't expect me to do probably, but I love Civics. I know, it's Javi car and blah 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 blah, but I used to own Civic and used to be on the banner of Civic Club UK back in early 2000. I know, nearly 15 years ago when that happened, but you know, it's something what I'm quite proud of because I spent a lot of my time and money on that car, and that was my quite good achievement at the time when I've been much younger, and that was fun days. And I've been rolling with the West Sussex Civic scene or Japanese performance cars in UK, and that was quite fun. And this is the newer model than I had. I had egg version, generation 5, this is generation 6, and it does look like it's Type R, obviously, beauty of itself. 42,000 credits it costs. We'll buy it, and we'll go and see what is in. Look at this, this is actually classic. If I could buy one of those now, I would, just for giggles and laugh. Look at this, not even a wheel spin from it. Look at this, guys. Not even a wheel spin. Oh, little squeak, little squeak. It's still accelerating, it's still accelerating. Oh, you cannot do anything else. Never mind. We will make it great again in a moment. As I remember, this car will make it beautiful and fast, I hope. Look at this, how this car corners. I saw better ones. Then that's cool, we'll make it happen. It's almost like those renovation programs, and we will see, can we do something sensible with this lovely Civic. He's taking a mic of our Civic. I really don't like that he taking a mic of our Civic, but what engines we have to choose from? 1.6, not really. 1 engine, not really. 2.5 flat 4, 2.8 flat 6, V6 3.2. This is probably from an SX. What else we have? 3 liter flat 6, and we have V8 2.9. What we wish? We will actually go with something what you probably do not expect me to take. We will take, guys, 3.2 V6, only because I believe this is the engine from the NSX which been in Honda, and now we'll mod it to the maximum and we'll see what this car will give us. But bear with me for 2 seconds because my cat making a mess here and pulling all of the wires. But we'll mod it, we'll see what this front wheel drive beauty can do. We wish big turbo in it, on it. Which one? Dual turbo, or we'll take a root turbo. Root supercharger, give maximum but at low speed instantly when pressing the throttle, but high end. Okay, screw supercharger is a great at delivering instant boost at lower but lack the high end boost. Okay. You know what? I like my turbochargers. Big turbo, you cannot go wrong with big turbo. And we'll take one big shot. Why not? We're doing a big build here, guys. And we'll obviously take a track suspension. We need big brakes here. And we need proper tires, do we? We'll take truck tires on this Civic. I know what you're thinking. Why he investing so much of money into poor old Civic? But it's nostalgia, guys. I love Civics. I cannot help it. And I need to have a Civic in my garage. We will be doing amazing job as a truck car. But yeah, this will be our build for the day. Okay, then now we'll go to the body customizations because this will be fun part. I love those Civics, and we'll start with the bonnet. We will don't keep this stock at all. We could go for classic JDM style, but I don't think so, guys. We'll go full on this one. It's like back in the 90s again and early 2000s. Big bumpers, massive splitters, massive wings, you know. This is how the car's been modded back in the day. And we'll go with, obviously, Japanese yellow. What else we can have? We cannot have this with it. Then fenders. What we wish here. We would like just a gentle one, I think. We'll go with gentle because we cannot do too much. We wish bigger skirts because we can. Next one, we wish this wider, looks stunning. Mirrors. Can we have any good mirrors or... Mirrors been a thing back in the day, then we'll give it a bit of golf looking mirrors. Lights. Those lights been popular back in the day, but they look so crap those days. But we'll take them. Only because it's something what I remember from my days, what used to be put on the cars. Spoiler. Do we have JDM spoiler? This is the standard Type R. This is Jesus, how this company was called. It did exist. We'll take this one because I had this on my egg-shaped Civic frame. We'll take this one from Payback. Why not? And we will take my favorite slogan. Haters gonna hate. We'll put my nickname sort of here and bumper. Now diffuser. No, why there is no real bumpers for it? That's actually ridiculous. But we'll go with the full-blown splitter exhaust. Need to be massive. Come on, it's Civic. You cannot go nothing less than that. And obviously, I'm not sure do many of you remember, but it was the fashion of tinted windows. Then we blacked out the windows completely, and rims. As much as I would wish to keep this original Honda looks, we wish BBSs, the most classical ones, which been going on those Civics very often. Or maybe not. Do we go in classic or... Yeah, we'll go classic. Classic BBSs. Size, obviously the biggest. And we don't change in colors on it because they did look like that back in the day. Tires, we'll take those tires, but we don't want this white freaking writing on it. Awesome. And now the most important, calipers. We'll use wheel wood on those for a change because we've been using Brembos for most of them. And brakes, we wish vented brakes. Smashing will do the same thing up front. Then tires first. Where are my tires? Tires? Now, calipers. Wheelwood. We'll take those wheelwoods up front for a change. Discs. We wish. Drilled again. And rims. Change rims. Find my BBSs. Hell yeah. And just change the size of them. And we have our Civic officially modded here. Is this not the most beautiful thing ever? And question is, what vinyls they have for them? I just need to sit low. And on massive negatives, because that was the thing back in the day. Massive negatives. And we'll do the same thing. Massive negatives, because this is how those cars look like back in the day. And exhaust has to be aggressive. Tone, custom. No, the overrun needs to be raw. And sound, like from every Civic, it has to be metallic. You cannot have not metallic sounds from Civic. Nitros will take red for a change because we have Civic. Smoke from tires will take a blue because why not? Underglow, blue and orange flashing one. We don't need the air suspension on it. Okay, then we will go to paints and community. What people been doing with those Civics? Typical JDM yellow. Oh my god. I know this car. And we'll use this one for only that reason that I know this car. What is this? No, this is not as my old one looked like. I thought maybe somebody actually made a livery based on my old car, but I seriously doubt it. It was so many years ago. Never mind. We'll go with eggshell. Those ones been only produced for Japan in this color, black bonnet, black mirrors. Then this will be our car for today, guys. I hope you will enjoy this one. This might be really good episode with the Civic on the picture. Then now we'll see how this car spins. We'll do a speed zone for a change because it's a Civic. That means it was the fastest in the village. Then we'll take him for the spin, but before we'll do that we need to do a quick live tuning. We want sensitivity low, downforce high, traction control can be off, and drifting on gas. Awesome. And tell me that this car does not look good. It's beautiful. Tinted windows. I feel like I'm back in 80s again. Actually 90s. Okay. Then we'll go to the speed zone and see how this car actually drives in this game. I don't expect a lot, although a massively good engine. Can we actually free start this? 100, 680 miles, 185. We free started, and that's actually really good. This does actually drift a bit, what is very weird, because it's front wheel drive obviously. Okay, then we know what this car does. Then we'll take it on the circuit race first. Why not? As we took here the Ferrari, then we can take Civic and we'll see what Civic can do on this race. I feel like Civic can be amazing on this race. Then we'll take him for a very quick race here, and we'll take him for one proper race around motorways, I think, or maybe I'm not sure, because it's a little agile thing with massive engine. I'm not sure would this be not better tested around the town in one of those races. I think we'll go with that. One of those quick cornery town races we'll do in this car for a change, instead of doing motorway race where it's high speed and it's little Civic. Look at this, Civic just pulling up front like little madman. Look at this, he's running, although it's not as fast obviously like FX, but look at this. We are actually pulling, I don't think we actually make it 400 plus, and this race is for 400 rated cars. Then we'll need to try a bit harder here, but as we can see, we are actually handling really well this race. This guy actually is insane up front. He's hitting ground like nobody's business, but we'll be able to okay, I didn't wish to hit him, but we did. Okay, we both use nitros, and he's actually not faster, but we managed to clutch it on the end. Okay, handling of this car in comparison to FX, it's not existent, but it's a Civic, guys. We have Honda Civic, fully modded, and we're winning 400 rated race right now. You know, what else would you like more from life than seeing Civic winning and doubling cars in here? Look at this, guys, we are overtaking them again. Mercedeses and all of the supercars in poor old Civic. I remind you, it's a Civic from 2002, I believe. This one in game is, but they've been produced from 1996. And we scored the win here in our Civic. I'm so proud of this little bruiser for winning this race, guys. Look at this, 139, about 7 seconds, I believe, slower than Ferrari, but that's not important whatsoever. We won the race in Civic, which is 400 rated. This car is 394 rated, and that's not too shabby, I suppose. What we wish, we would like a race around the town, and which one would we like? This one, it's not very challenging. You know what, we'll go with this race, but you will allow me to fast travel here. And we'll check up this car now in this race, and hopefully will show us what it's worth on those little narrow roads. And hopefully we can have some fun, but I definitely had fun and have fun driving poor old Civic. Look at this, back and actually sliding like in old days, really, because whoever drove fast Civics, they know that they like to oversteer and rear end like to twitch, especially when you had way too stiff suspension for this little shell in generation 5. I never had generation 6. I actually bought something more sensible after that. But I had 3 generation 5 Civics, one I held for 4 years or 5 years. I put thousands upon thousands of pounds into that car. It was really nice. It wasn't that nice when I sold it, and I lost probably about 12,000 pounds. But it was definitely worth for giggles and laugh and people what I met back in the day. You know, that was priceless, you know, time of my life, really. You know, I would not change that, although I could pay deposit for a house for the money what I put on that car, but, you know. We are young and we making mistakes. Maybe not mistakes, because I don't regret that time. It was really good and fun times. But look at that, guys. With a bit of handbraking, this car corners so well and accelerate so freakingly well. You know, I made mistake here actually, but I made 2 big mistakes here. Jesus Christ, that wasn't good of me. This is the problem when you trying to talk and concentrate on driving in something what is quite twitchy. I will don't lie to you, in low speed, because this massive turbo, as soon as you move the steering wheel left or right, it does start to get twitchy. But as soon as you are up to some sensible speed, you know, there is no problem at all. This car handles like a dream, and this change of gears squared on the turbo, listen to that, guys. That's actually amazing. It's something worth having, especially if you lived in early 2000 and you've been going to car meets and stuff like that. You always saw some turbo Civic there. You cannot lie to it that there was no turbocharged Civics, which been really fast and fun to drive, and people been passionate about it. Nobody argued, we just talked and spent hours talking about the cars. You know, great time and great fun to do. I'm not sure this scene exists still those days, I'm far away from it. But back in the day it was really fun to do. Then coming back to our Civic in-game, it's doing really well. It's really quick, agile, and it's doing squeaky noise while changing gears. Listen to that, you know, that blow of valve. Sounds just about amazing. I love this blow up valve in this game. Sounds so good, especially in Civic. Obviously, it's a bit of most of people will say joke, but I love it and it drives really well. Although, if you ask me, you know, my Hurricane will be my definite choice for racing. But if you'll ever do quirk races with your friends or you will do online messing about, you will see me in this little poor Civic going forward because I'm finding it amazing to drive. Maybe not amazing to drive, it's wrong word. It's cool to drive this Civic and I really adore this. Then, yeah, this is the showdown of Civic Generation 6 Type R in our Canary Yellow. Then I do hope you enjoyed this video, guys. It's now scratched. Obviously, yellow Canary looks amazing. I love this car and I will definitely keep it in my garage as a little fun car to drive whenever I will feel like going online and have a bit of fiddle about and joking about and not being that serious. Then thank you very much for watching, guys, and take care.